that's it. You know, I can't take anymore. I can't take it when I get on here and I see guys, they do their top 10 favorite video game lists. And they're like, well, you know, I don't know, the amount of indecisiveness is just ridiculous. Listen, I'm a 35-year-old man. If I don't know my top 10 video games by now, I mean, come on. So here we go. This is how we're going to do it. BITHEAD1000's top 10 video games. Top 10 favorite video games of all time. Number 10. So number 10, we have Rygar for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now Rygar was a side-scrolling and a top-down, dare I say, action RPG. With great graphics, the ability to gain experience levels, and to use special weapons. Rygar was a very challenging game, but an addictive game as well, with a lot of secrets and a lot of challenging end bosses. Rygar earned its place as number 10 on our list of top 10 favorite games of all time. And not to mention that Rygar has probably one of the best Nintendo Entertainment System soundtracks of any game on the Nintendo Entertainment System. And I said that twice. What are you going to do about it? Number 9. Conflict for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The first military strategy game that I've ever played. And the idea of a turn-based strategy that wasn't real time. I hate real time. I'm a thinker. I like to think things out. And for the first time, you could do it in a turn-based situation and make all of your decisions properly and effectively. So that just blew me away, and Conflict was just such a great game, and I've yet to see it out there in the wild or in a store anywhere. If I could ever find Conflict, I would be very happy to pick it up. Conflict. Number 8. Okay, Wise Book 1 and 2 for the TurboGrafx 16. Talk about an epic role-playing game with fantastic recorded music, great graphics, and just addictive gameplay. Secrets and items abound. You control young Adol on almost a Zelda-esque kind of quest, and takes you through 2 parts of this game that will leave you absolutely riveted and excited, from the music to the end bosses to the voice acting. Everything about Wise Book 1 and 2 is a winner in my book. Wise Book 1 and 2 for the TurboGrafx 16. Number 7. R-Type for the TurboGrafx 16. And here's where things get controversial, because BITHEAD1000 says R-Type is the greatest shoot 'em up game ever made. R-Type with great graphics, awesome music, great side-scrolling shooter, brought to you by the TurboGrafx 16, which had killer speed and virtually no slowdown. It's a game you can't go wrong with, and it's an arcade classic to boot. R-Type. Number 6. Metal Slug for the Neo Geo. What can you say about Metal Slug for the Neo Geo? If you want to have fun, you put in Metal Slug, because that's exactly what Metal Slug is. It's a fun game with a great sense of humor, the smoothest, most beautiful hand-drawn graphics you've ever seen, in a very humorous, animated fashion, with great power-ups, great end bosses, and just fun from beginning to end. A very imaginative and creative side-scrolling shooter that will give you hours upon hours of entertainment. You could play it today and not be tired of it tomorrow. Metal Slug for the Neo Geo. Number 5. Todd's Adventures in Slime World is a game like no game you have ever played in your life. An imaginative, I don't even know how you categorize it, I guess a side-scrolling, world-exploring shooter with again a great sense of humor. There's a vastness on this handheld system. There's a vastness about this game that's absolutely incredible. You will play this game for hours. And the great part about it is there's save points and you can die as much as you want. I hate the concept of having 3 lives. To me, that is just in the box thinking, and Todd's Adventures in Slime World is anything but in the box. Great game, great graphics, And I could tell you stories about playing this two-player with the comlink with another friend and chucking a mega bomb. You haven't lived until you mega bombed your friend. And only people that have played that game would understand. So coming in at number 5, Todd's Adventures in Slime World. Number 4. Guardian Heroes for the Sega Saturn. Now here's a game that looked like it came straight from the arcade. Awesome scaling graphics, multiplayer beat 'em up with great music, a cool story with multiple paths to choose from, unlimited playability, great furious energy, awesome replay value. You cannot go wrong with Guardian Heroes for the Sega Saturn. Buy it, you won't be disappointed. Number 3. Maniac Mansion for the Nintendo Entertainment System. You have never played a game like this in your friggin' miserable life. Point-click style game that the first time I played it, I've never played a game like this before, and it's a classic that holds up to this day. You will laugh, you will get a little scared in this game, I have to admit. And you know, it just has everything you could want in a Nintendo game. You can choose from, I think it was 5 or 6 or 7 different characters. Each character could bring you to a different ending in the game. Number 2. And in at number 2, Phantasy Star 2, Where Do You Start? The music, the graphics, the animated spells. This is an RPG of epic proportions. I mean, from beginning to end, you are glued to this game. You travel to different planets, you travel in different vehicles, you assemble a team of techno-punk type of futuristic soldiers. And I mean, from the vocabulary they use to describe the spells to the vocabulary they use to describe the weaponry, it's new age, it's futuristic, it's fun. The game is just seamless from beginning to end. It has a great story with great character development. Phantasy Star 2 is the first role-playing game I ever beat. It holds a very special place in my heart, but that bias does not get involved when I name this game as number 2 on my top 10 list of favorite games of all time. And the all-time best game ever developed. Number 1. Coming in at number 1, Dungeon Explorer, with as what I herald as the greatest music ever captured in a video game. Multi-character selection. I believe it's over 11 characters you can choose from with different attributes and different passwords that you can use. You can build up each character in a different way. This has unlimited, virtually limitless replayability value, which brings you back to this game time and time again. It's multiplayer. 5 people can get involved. You can stand around and drink beer and play this game and have unlimited amounts of fun with it. Dungeon Explorer for the TurboGrafx 16 is number 1 on my list of top 10 favorite games. So that's it. That's the top 10, and I take this list very seriously. Because if I'm going to come on here and I'm going to tell you that I'm into video games, and maybe I know a little something about video games, I'm not going to steer you wrong. So if you go out there and you buy any of these games, and you can bank the farm on them. As I guarantee you, when you put them in your machine, you turn them on, you're going to love them. And if you don't, I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to break your jaw for you. So that's it. BITHEAD1000 here. I hope you enjoyed the top 10 list. The definitive top 10 list. And I'll see you next time.